Welcome to the magical tale of Jack and the Beanstalk, where laughter and a funny giant await. Once upon a time, in a tiny cottage, lived a cheerful boy named Jack and his kind mother. But they were very poor and often worried about what they would eat. One morning, Jack's mother handed him the rope of their only cow. "Take her to the market, Jack," she said gently. "Perhaps you can sell her for some money." So Jack set off down the path, leading the cow through the sunny fields, humming a cheerful tune. Along the road, Jack met a mysterious old man in a cloak. He had a twinkle in his eye and a pouch in his hand. The man reached inside and pulled out 5 shiny beans that glowed softly. "These are magic beans," he whispered. Curious, Jack agreed to trade the cow for the beans. He walked home excitedly, imagining what adventures might come. But when Jack showed the beans to his mother, she frowned. "Oh, Jack," she cried, tossing the beans out the window. "We needed food, not silly beans." That night, while Jack slept, the beans shimmered in the soil under the stars. By morning, a gigantic beanstalk had grown all the way into the clouds. Jack gazed upward in amazement. "I must see where it leads," he exclaimed. He climbed higher and higher, past the clouds, his heart racing with excitement. At the very top, Jack stepped into a magical land floating above the sky. In the distance stood a castle so huge that even its doors were taller than trees. Jack walked nervously toward it, wondering who or what might live inside. Suddenly, the ground shook. Out stomped a giant. But he wasn't scary. He had a big grin and wobbly shoes. The giant laughed so loudly that the whole castle rattled. Jack ducked behind a chair, peeking out with wide eyes. "Fee-fi-fo-fum," the giant boomed. "Who dares sneak into my castle? Don't worry, I only eat pancakes." He burst into laughter at his own joke, clutching his belly until tears rolled down his cheeks. Jack smiled. This giant wasn't frightening at all. He was funny and friendly. The giant proudly showed Jack his treasures, piles of gold, a magical harp that glowed, and a hen. Right before Jack's eyes, the hen laid a golden egg that sparkled like the sun. Then the harp began to strum cheerful music all by itself, filling the hall with song. The giant chuckled. "I have more than enough. Take some treasures home to your mother." Jack bowed gratefully. "Thank you, kind giant," he said, his heart full of joy. He climbed down the beanstalk carefully, carrying a sack filled with gold, the harp, and the golden egg. Jack's mother gasped in delight when she saw the treasures. She hugged Jack tightly, tears of happiness in her eyes. From then on, Jack often returned to visit the giant. They laughed together, shared silly stories, and enjoyed each other's company. And so, Jack, his mother, and the funny giant lived happily ever after, sharing golden eggs, cheerful music, and, of course, plenty of pancakes.